I've got my humidifier and my electric tea kettle. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. Oh, sorry, I'm brewing some herbal tea. I've got canna and honey bush and dandelion root going. Opening up those sinuses. So I probably look a lot worse than how I feel, but I just wanted to share my Omicron symptoms and everything that I've been experiencing for the past week. I would say yesterday was probably my worst day, and otherwise it's been pretty enjoyable. I'm just kidding. It's been something that I can handle. I will say this, that even though I'm very grateful, and I'm so grateful to have accidentally ended up by some miracle with the one strain of this awful virus that is mild and least likely to cause severe illness or death. But at the same time, I don't do really well with any kind of virus that causes a lot of like mucus or sinus drainage, and I've got so much of that going on. Like I'm constantly, well, not constantly, it's like sometimes I'm not, like right now I'm not, but wait, in just a few minutes it could happen any second. Like this virus is so weird that symptoms just come and go as they please. It's very I was using the term like a carousel of symptoms, but it's more like random. Like there's no pacing to it. There's no specific order of different symptoms that are going to come, like, oh, I'm done with the mucus, here comes the nausea. It just comes randomly. Anyway, I haven't had nausea since the beginning, but love this. One of my favorite things about herbal tea, especially whenever you've got any kind of like sinus situation going on, is that while it's too hot to drink and it's steaming, you can just hold it right underneath your face and it just feels so good. It's nice. Anyway, I wanted to say, okay, so going back to the beginning, I would say the first night, this is before I knew I had Omicron, I experienced this really weird chest congestion. I just thought something was wrong with my lungs. Like I thought there was moisture in my lungs and I needed to get it out. So the next day I decided to go for a hike. And after the hike, I did feel like I was breathing better. And however, that symptom was replaced with nausea. So my nausea was so severe. And but I felt like, oh no. For some reason, I just felt like I needed to eat food, even though I had no appetite. I don't typically have an appetite. I'm just one of those people. So I ate a meal, and then I took a really long, super hot, steamy shower for like 20 minutes, just sat in the steam. It was so nice. And then I went to bed. Well, so that was all of Tuesday, January 11th. I hope I'm doing the dates right, but it was definitely Tuesday. So it was Monday night when the chest congestion thing started, and then all of Tuesday was the hiking, the nausea, the steamy shower, and then I went to bed. So Wednesday morning, I woke up and I had this like really weird headache on the front of my face, which I don't get headaches. And I had some like nasal, like, stuff. So I was like, this is something I need to worry about. So it just felt different. I felt different. I got out my test kit, which I had an at-home test kit for a while because, when they're on the shelf, you grab one, you don't know when stuff's going around, you haven't caught it yet. Anyway, so I took the test and lo and behold, it came back positive. All of Wednesday I was pretty tired, but I still felt like functional, like I felt fine, like I could have gone for another hike, but I didn't. I actually did go for a walk the next day, on Thursday. And that day was kind of when I started to understand the more psychological aspects of COVID, which is weird because considering the fact that I wasn't really having strong symptoms. But when I went for that walk, I noticed a couple strange things. That I go for walks every day. So like I knew this was different. I noticed these weird little things and this is not something that would normally ever happen to me. When I was walking, I felt fine, and I was like, interesting, I feel fine. I was being very analytical about it. I was like, oh, I feel fine while I'm walking. And then all of a sudden, like, I saw that I needed to go up a hill, and I thought to myself, I hope that I don't get tired going up that hill. Usually when I go up, I see a hill I need to go up, I'm like, yeah, extra workout. But this time I thought, oh, I hope this doesn't make me really tired. And I think because of that thought, it made me tired to go up the hill. Halfway up the hill, I'm like, oh man, this is just too much. I don't think I can do this. And then I thought, did I make myself feel this way by having that thought? And then I thought, I can get up this hill. It's fine. And so all of a sudden I got up the hill. It was fine. It was like I could feel how my brain was creating my symptoms. Am I being weird? I'm probably being weird, but I don't know. I felt very strongly that the way that I was thinking was affecting the way that I was feeling more than ever. I mean, I know that that's like a cliche thing that's supposed to be true across the board, which it typically is, but this time it just felt a little bit too on the nose, like too literal. Anyway, I came back inside and I remember still had a lot of the drip stuff going on. I was sniffly. I did a lot of sneezing and sniffling, and I still felt fine. So that was Thursday. So that was, if my symptoms started Monday night, which I guess that would be technically day 3 or 4. I don't know how to do this, but I don't know. So Friday, which was yesterday, was my worst day. And it wasn't even that bad. It was just like a head trip, I had really bad fibromyalgia in my upper back. It was like terrible back pain. And, the only way to really alleviate the pain for me anyway was to sit down and sit like really, tall, upright, kind of wiggle it out. Like I was just wiggling, loosening up everything, loosening things. And then I think that was what helped me the most, was doing that a lot. And then like doing some stretches, and then also putting my hands like behind my back clasped together so that they were like causing everything to squeeze together back there. And then I would like alleviate, I just doing a little bit of like sitting at the couch yoga moves. That was really helpful. And I did have more of like a stuffy nose, like more congestion yesterday, and more of like the head trip stuff where I can't even put it into words. Until you've had COVID, like you don't know what it is like. It's like, I don't know how to put it into words. It's like this weird, loopy, otherworldly experience. Like it is its own personality, this virus. Anyway, today has been a lot better. Like I would say it's a vast improvement from yesterday, and I definitely feel like I'm on my way out of this. But then again, I have seen people have experiences where they had a whole day where they felt like totally better, and then the next day they were like way worse than before. So let's hope that this keeps being an easy situation for me, and for everybody who is experiencing Omicron right now, or really any variant of COVID-19. So I just wanted to, I could talk about the supplements that I'm taking in another video, and just whatever I'm doing. But in the meantime, just wanted to share my symptoms with you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful, happy, healthy day.